opening to the awareness of what already is. Just a sense of being. A noticing of what is already here in the now. An opening to the awareness of everything in the external and internal world. And nothing needs to be added. Nothing new to create. No imagination is required to simply be aware. And there is no need to try and make something happen. We are not trying to achieve a certain state, but instead a recognition of this now. A noticing of the awareness that is already present. A simple becoming interested in the fact you are aware of your current experience. And this experience is happening in the now. Just this. And noticing this present experience without analysis. Release yourself from the burden of trying to analyze everything in the external and internal world. No need to decide if things are good or bad, pleasant or unpleasant, comfortable or uncomfortable. Simply be aware of what already is and leave it all alone. Just allow the external and internal world to continue without getting involved. Just this. Any element of experience can be used as a focus point to return attention to the present experience. The sensations of breathing, an object you can see, any sounds that arise, and even any thoughts that arise. Without any analysis, just notice all experience happens now. Recognize there is a tendency to wait for the next moment, to anticipate or predict, a tendency to want to move on or progress into something next. There is no next. There never has been, and there never will be. There is no next moment. So just this now, a sense of softening into this now. Begin to soften the border between external and internal. Just draw no distinction. Everything arises as an experience in the now. Simply stay uninvolved. Just observe the unfolding. And working with the tendency to expect a next moment. Let us take a moment here to simply be open and attentive to see if we can find the precise moment that this now becomes next. Be like a cat waiting by a mouse hole, waiting for the mouse to emerge so that it can pounce. The mouse is the next moment, the future. So let us remain here fully now and see if we can catch the moment that the future begins. We find it never happens. So, what then is this thing that we call future, that we spend so much time thinking about, predicting, worrying about, anticipating, imagining, but it never arrives? So what is it? The future has only ever been a thought, and all thought arises now. So even give allowance to the mind. If it wishes to think about the future, for this time we can say, okay, I accept that the mind wishes to think about the future. But for this time, see if it's possible to notice that even thoughts about the future arise now. And this is a powerful, perhaps the most powerful focus point for attention. The deep liberation and serenity from recognizing that even the thoughts about the future are an activity within the now, purely imaginary. and recognizing this thing we call the past. Only existing now as memory. The past cannot be a real, tangible, solid location that we could visit or return to. What we have is memory. And when do these memories arise? Now, recognizing memories also are an activity within the now. With regards to the past, we can also open awareness to how the residues of the past, previous events, are still being felt within the body, and opening to the awareness of any repeating energy pattern in the body, any pockets of tension, tightness, any pains, any numbness. We can use the body as another focus point of attention, and just a loving, gentle inquiry into understanding how the past may be held within the body somehow, in some mysterious way that we can't really explain, but if it's there, then it's there. And so working with the body as a way of actually resolving the past, not up in the mind. We're not fighting with ghosts now. We're going to what's real. So if the past is being carried in the body, go to the body, not the mind. And just be with this. And all is well. So recognizing all of our conceptual ideas of time are an activity of the mind happening in the now. This time is revealed here to be purely conceptual. and not a tangible reality. Time is not inherent to the universe, meaning it does not actually exist. Time is something created by the mind in an attempt to organize what it perceives. Upon creating this concept, this framework for understanding, the mind then comes to believe in its own projection, believing the concept that it imagined into existence is not a concept, but is something real that it is now understanding and figuring out. But this is false. The mind does not observe time. The mind creates time. The mind creates an illusion and then pretends, even to itself, that it's discovered something. So let's do away with any concepts. Do away with all activity of the mind. Don't worry about implications or how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? This is just for these moments here. Just leave all of that alone. There's no sense in engaging with the concept of time now. Just open to the total awareness of now, and even letting go here of any concept of present moment, because present moment also implies time. If we try to rigidly and firmly hold on to the present, we're trying to wedge ourselves into one split second of momentary now, wedged between two vast, incomprehensible stretches of time, the future and the past. But this is not true. This is not the reality. There's no present moment either. Being is timeless. Timeless. No time. Released from the burden of this imaginary concept, and finding the relief. It was never real. No future, no past, no present. Just what is. So now this timelessness has been discovered. Watch the mind will try to take hold of timelessness and will try to turn it into a new concept, a new model of reality. This is not necessary. Concepts don't work. They are not an accurate way of understanding life. In the same way, a menu is not a meal. Measurement is not substance. Time is not life. Entering into the paradox here, that timelessness is eternity. For eternity is not a measure of time. Eternity has no beginning or end, so is not a time span. So this is eternity now and will never change. There can't be more than one eternity. So there's not going to be a next one. You can't catch the next eternity. This is the one. You are already it. So relax. It's already happening. let's take a moment here to just be in the sense of awareness of what is now, released from any concept of time, and there's no imagination, analysis, labeling, or interpretation needed, just an awareness of this. You may wish to spend a while longer in the formal aspect of the meditation, or this may be an appropriate time to begin re-engaging with the activity of the world. Wherever you are, wherever you go, whatever you do, just try to continually recognize this background of presence, even when engaged in activity that requires a lot of thinking in terms of time. When engaged in planning, when engaged in analyzing the past, just a gentle edging towards recognizing that all of this, even thinking of future and past, it happens now. We don't have to completely disengage from the activities relating to time, because the rest of the world is still very, very invested in this, so there's no harm in playing along. There's no harm in playing along. Just don't forget you're playing. Okay. I think that's everything for today, team. Thank you so much for doing this meditation with me today. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if any of this has been some benefit and value for you today. And always remember the channel memberships are available to gain access to my exclusive guided meditations, and the memberships go a long way to supporting me and my work. So I appreciate all the channel members. Thank you so much. It's not possible without you. I hope you're well today. Peace, love, and gratitude to all sentient beings. May you be well. May you have ease of being. May you have peace and prosperity. May all your troubles be resolved. May you move into a serene and healthy life. Take care. Be well. Stay present.